What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Restoring Style. I'm going to have two games for you today as we take on HJK in the third qualifying round of the Champions League. But first of all, I want to touch on the situation with the Russia national job. Now, as you guys know, I put up a poll the other day so I could get your opinions on whether you think I should take the Russia job or not. Now, the majority of you said I should take it, but in the end, I have decided not to take the job. So I'm sorry if you did vote yes, that you wanted me to take the job. Now let me explain why I haven't decided to take the job. So when I initially got the offer through my inbox, it seemed like a really good idea. As I mentioned, Russia are hosting the World Cup in 2018. It wouldn't be too much of a distraction because, you know, I wouldn't have to play qualifying games for the World Cup. I would be playing friendlies. But at the same time, when I really thought about it, I think at this moment in time, in this save, it's best for me just to put all my focus into Steaua. At the moment, you know, the save is still quite fresh. I've still got a lot of work to do with Steaua. And as I said, it's not a massive distraction, but there still is a bit of a distraction having another job at the same time. So I hope you guys understand why I've made this decision not to take the Russia national job at this point in time. Maybe at another point in time, it may be the right time for me to take on a national job. But at this moment in time, I just feel like a national job is not for me. So again, I hope you guys understand. But as I said, two games today. We've got HJK home and away, the side from Iceland. We should go through this tie. You can see we're heavy favourites to go through. Of course, if we get through this, it would mean we go to the playoff qualifying stage of the competition. So this is the team we've got. Now, a few names in there, some new signings, some also players that I've promoted from the youth team. So we're going to start off with Florentine Pam. Now, you haven't heard of this guy. He came through the Steaua youth system. No, he didn't actually. Steaua bought him a few years ago. He's been at the club since I started this save. I sent him out on loan last year. And of course, now we've switched to 4 at the back. He is someone who's going to be useful to us. As you can see, he's a very versatile player. Can play at right back, left back, defensive mid, wing back, centre mid, right wing, left wing. You know, he's very versatile and he's going to be a useful player for us. Only 19 years old, so there is some potential with this guy. And he's probably going to be our starting right back. A few new signings starting in this one. We've got Federico Latora. We've got David Pavelka. Apart from that, no other new signings starting in this one. But as you can see, the full team: Alauskis in goal, Pap Hedgda and Albertazzi supporting Pam in defence. We've got Lucas on the right wing, Vilkenu behind the striker, Iancu playing in a left wing role today. Not something he's used to, but I'm going to give him a go there. And we've got Kizeru up front. We've got fantastic depth in the squad now, which is really pleasing. Players on the bench who can come in. Also, a lot of players, good players in reserve as well. So that is something that's very pleasing for me. But anyway, HJK in the third qualifying round of the Champions League, away from home in the first leg. Hopefully we can get a positive result to go back home. So just gone half around in the game. It's been very, very quiet so far. Can we make something happen here, though? We've dominated the early stages. Vilkenu into Kizeru, back to Vilkenu with the shot. And it's 1-0. Lovely finish from the young attacking midfielder. His first goal of the season. Got really big hopes for him this year that he can kick on and progress well this season. And he's got us off to a good start in this Champions League campaign. You can see, played it to Kizeru. Kizeru gets tackled, but it falls straight back to him. And it's a lovely little finish into the bottom corner. 1-0. And can we grab another goal before half-time? Fam, down on this right-hand side, plays it to Lucas. He's got a bit of space. He gets the ball into the box. Kizeru plays it back to Pavelka. Vilkanu plays it to Iancu. And it's 2-0 just before half-time. We fully deserve to have this lead. And Gabriel Iancu with the second goal. And, of course, away from home, 2 away goals. This tie is looking very good so far. Just a nice little pass to him and a lovely finish with his right foot. He's left-footed, of course. Nice finish with his right foot. 2-0. And there is half-time. 2-0 goals from Vilcanu and Iancu giving us the lead. Pleasing performance so far. Dominant over the Icelandic side. They haven't posed us any threat at all. So I'll tell the players to keep it up. And hopefully, we'll see more of the same in the second half. Here we come again straight after half-time. Pavelka plays it into Fam, the right-back, very advanced, but he doesn't get his head on it. But we still regain the ball. Albertazzi out on this left-hand side, playing at left-back. Pavelka plays it all the way back to Latoro. We're just patiently building up. Vilcanu into Lucas with the shot, but it's just wide. He probably should have got that on target. Right, then half an hour to go. Let's make some changes in this game. Kazeru is going to come off. Florin and Done will replace him. Lucas is also going to come off. He's struggling with fitness out there. We're going to bring on Nikosos, thank you, in his place. So we'll make those two changes. Half an hour to go. A very comfortable game so far for us. I can't see it changing for the rest of this game, if I'm being very honest. This is the first time really that the Atlantic side have really ventured into a half, but Paul Pap gets the ball clear and they come back again though. Not even going to try to pronounce that, mate. Or Join Mackie on this right hand side. Probably pronounced that wrong. It's a good ball in the box. And Saliminin has pulled one back for HJK. But that's very interesting. So they've pulled a goal back. They're back in the tie. We've still got those 2 away goals, of course. But we've defended so well in this game. Should have dealt with that a lot better. Lauskas could have done a lot better there as well. And straight away they've got another highlight. Ball comes in. Well dealt with Iancu. Can we hit him on the counter? No, we can't. It's well tackled by the goal scorer for HJK. And from that same highlight, we've brought the ball forward. Vilcanu on the ball. Musi, I believe he played for Nottingham Forest, didn't he? But he's on a yellow card. Mark Clattenburg is going to give him a second booking, surely. Strange that Mark Clattenburg is referee in this game. But anyway, Guy Musi is off the pitch. HJK down to 10 men with 10 minutes left in the game. And Vilcanu is going to step up, and it's probably one of those highlights where he takes about 10 years to take the free kick. So I'll see you guys in a second. Vilcanu with the free kick, and as usual with those kind of highlights, it's really an anticlimax. Headed into injury time now. Ball played back out wide to Fam on this right hand side. He's well tackled though, although the ball out is not great and it will just allow us to get back on the attack. Iancu pounces on a mistake by the defender into Andone. Andone with the strike, saved by the keeper at point blank range, and then he hits the post from the rebound. And probably should have put the ball in the back of the net there. Maybe we can here. Ball comes in from the corner from Iancu, but it's well dealt with by the HJK defence. The final whistle does go in Iceland. We win the game 2-1, and of course that puts us in a brilliant position going back to our ground. We've got those 2 away goals, and I'd like to think that at home we will be far too strong for the Icelandic side, HJK. And here we are with the team sheet for the second leg. Just one change, in fact, from that game. Pavelka has dropped out of the team, and Nikosos, thank you, comes in the team in his place in the centre of the park. Of course, we have a 2-1 lead from that first leg away from home. It puts us in a really strong position with those 2 away goals. And at home, I think it's fairly certain that we will go through to the playoff stage of the competition. And can we create something here from the corner? Iancu with it. Hedger controls it well, plays it to Fam, and it's well blocked by the HA defence, but it goes back out to Iancu, and it hits the post in strange circumstances, falls to Paul Pap, and it gives us a lead. That was a very bizarre goal. We'll see it again in 3D. Iancu whipped the ball back in. It hit the post, I think, and came out to Pap again. Here it is. I mean, it looked like it was going out of place. Hit the post. Strangely, came out to Paul Pap, and it's an easy finish, and we're 1-0 up, 20 minutes gone in the game. We've been so dominant in this game so far. And Vilcanu, I keep pronouncing his name in so many different ways. I think it's Vilcanu, but that is an absolutely wonderful free kick from the youngster. Oh, what a lovely goal. We'll see it again in 3D. Look at that for a free kick. Unstoppable, right in the top corner, off the post and in. Just a beautiful free kick, and we lead 2-0. And at this stage, we are looking very rampant as Vilcanu wins a penalty. And I think it's going to be Kazeru to step up and probably make it 3-0. If we take a 3-0 lead, it is going to be this tie wrapped up, I think. Claudio Kazeru will step up, and he smashes it into the back of the net. 3-0, 5-1 on aggregate. That is that. We may still get that goal before half-time, and we will. Iancu with the header from the free kick. And we lead 4-0, 43 minutes gone in the game. Lucas with the free kick. We'll watch it once again. Floated in. Iancu does brilliantly to get up and head it home. What a performance so far. And that will be half-time. 6-1 up on aggregate. there is no way we won't be going through to the playoff stage. It's been a wonderful performance so far, and I'll tell the players that we expect more of the same. Hopefully we can get a couple more goals in this second half. We've been rampant so far. And unfortunately, we've just picked up an injury. Latora, the new signing, has to go off. So Pavelka will come on in his place. Albertazzi's also got a bit of a knock as well. So I'm going to move Fam out to the left hand side. Paul Pat will fill in at right back. And I'm going to bring on the youngster Jan Uklia in his place to go alongside his fellow countryman not Paul, I keep calling him Paul Hedger. What is his name? Lucas Hedger, Sorry, Lucas. So we've got half an hour to go. Still 4-0 up. 6-1 aggregate. As I said, very, very easy for us at the moment. And let's see if we can get a couple more goals in this tie. And I honestly don't think the scoring's going to be done, boys, because Kazero picks up the ball. He's well tackled. They get it clear. But once again, we're just going to come straight back onto the attack with Nikosos. Thank you. Into Iancu. Some lovely football being played at the moment. Vilchanu plays it out to Lucas. Lucas with the strike. Saved by the keeper. It rebounds out to Kazero. And that is 5-0. That's his 4th goal of the season. Of course, he scored 30-odd goals last year. He was brilliant for us, and he started off well this season. Bit fortunate, of course, with the rebound, but he tucks it away nicely and was 5-0 with just over 10 minutes to go in the game. But that will be the end of the scoring. A very professional performance. 5-0 on the night, 7-1 on aggregate. Fully deserving, of course. Brilliant performance over the 2 legs, and lovely to see us starting off the season so strongly. And let's see who we get in the playoff rounds of the Champions League. And it is confirmed that we will play Malmo of Sweden in the playoff round. That should be a very, very interesting tie. I'm not sure about the shape of this one. Marcus Rosenberg, that is a very familiar name. Not sure about any of the other players. I've heard of this guy, Joe Ingberget. Did he go to Cardiff at one point? Yeah, he played for Cardiff. Didn't really play, to be honest, but he went to Cardiff. So yeah, that should be an interesting tie. Of course, we need to get through that to get through to the the group stages of the Champions League even. But as you can see, we've started off the season really well in the Champions League and also in the league. You see, we also beat Chiajna 4-1, so we've got off to the good start in the league. 2 wins out of 2, and yeah, the season has started off very, very nicely for us. That will be it for today's episode. As I said, we'll have the playoff tie against Malmo in the next episode. But if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, please do subscribe. But for now, it's been HalfbackFM, and I'll see you guys in a bit.